Just think of the nature of life itself. It lives on life. The prime image of life is this consuming monster, which would not be there if it were not consuming life. That's the sense of the image of the Ouroboros, consuming its own tail and eating itself. There's a fantastic Indian myth of this great deity Shiva. And Shiva was approached by a monster who demanded possession of Shiva's consort, Parvati. And Shiva, in a moment of great wrath, simply let a blast go forth from this eye, and there, materialized, was a monster avid to eat, to consume. Well, monster number one was one-upmanshiped by this second monster, and appalled by what confronted him, he threw himself at Shiva's feet, throwing himself on the god's mercy. Well, now in metaphysical, let's say, ethics, when that happens, the god, of course, has to protect. So, being asked to protect, the god did indeed protect. So, well, monster number two says, well, what about it? You brought me forth simply as a creature of hunger. What shall I do now? Whom shall I eat? So Shiva had a brilliant thought. He says, eat yourself. So the deity did. He started with his hands and feet, and he went right up the line. And Shiva looked at this with great satisfaction. And finally, all that was left was the face. Now, this face, Shiva said, this is utterly admirable, and I'm going to have this face as the guardian of my temples. And you'll see in many Indian temples this strange mask with tusks but no chin. He's already eaten that much. And it's just what's left on top there as a symbol of what life is. And this is called Kirtimukha, which means shining face, the wonderful face of glory. This is a symbol of life. This is the ultimate thing about it. It's a monster. It's an avid, grabbing, eating, self-consuming thing. Life is a self-consuming monster. So that one of the functions of myth has always been to reconcile consciousness to this monstrous thing which is the precondition of its own existence.